guys, and welcome back to Mind and Seek. What we'll do today is we'll go directly into the mind. So when we think of the mind, we immediately know how influential and important it is in our everyday lives. But what the mind really is, I like to call it the big, empty, neutral closet. And what we do is we could feed it positive thoughts, negative thoughts, neutral thoughts. It is completely up to us what we want to feed our minds. Your mind could be influenced by the ego or your heart and intuition. That is completely your choice. We can allow the ego to feed us a lot of fear and insecurity, or we could allow our intuition and heart to lead us in the right direction. Your mind also has an easy way of processing labels, identifications, and associations. For instance, your name is Sam, you're 23 years old, you go to school, and work at a department store. These are strictly labels. This is not who Sam really is. And what our mind does, it takes these labels and organizes it like in a file cabinet. So if we didn't go through this process, our perception would feel like a big jumble mess and seem very chaotic. So when we look at it from this perspective, our mind is actually very useful and helpful in creating a lot of organization. However, if we are not careful of what goes into our minds, it can lead us to a very unhealthy state within our physical, mental, and emotional well-being. So if our negative thoughts lead us to an imbalance, how can we avoid this? Because we are humans and no one's perfect, this type of dysfunction is actually a very common reoccurrence. There are a couple of ways we could reverse or slow down this unhealthy process. This first step is truly one of the hardest. What I like to call it is sifting through your thoughts. What that means is when a thought pops into your head, you become aware of it, you shed some light on it, and you think to yourself, is this a positive thought? Is this a productive, useful thought that I need and could use? Or is this a healthy thought that I should probably let go? Technically, what we would have to do is readdress all of our old thoughts, notions, beliefs, assumptions from when we were very young. So in a big way, we're having a big overdue of our whole state of mind. And what we don't realize is that majority of our thoughts are recycled and repeated. A good 85 to 90%. That means we are repeating the same thoughts days, weeks, and months without realizing it. So after sifting through your thoughts and building on only positive and productive ones, this will lead you to a path of awareness and to a much more fulfilling life. And what we also have to realize is that because our thoughts are constantly replaying in our minds, it is draining our energy. It is draining our mental, emotional, and physical energy. And when we preserve our positive thoughts, we are keeping our energy intact and therefore initiating awareness. And another trick I like to suggest is what I like to call stalking your thoughts or being witness to them. What this generally entails is picture yourself floating outside of your body and looking at yourself from above. So you notice every thought and every behavior. And this is a great tool to bring more awareness into your everyday life. Awareness is a central part of metaphysics, and I will further discuss the importance of it. So lastly, what our goal here is to come to a place of no mind. And when I say that, that means to not think at all. I know this may sound crazy to those who are logical. However, it's one of the only means to really live a fulfilling life. And what this means is that your mind is still, your mind is at peace, awareness is kicked into high gear, your heart and intuition are at the center of it, and now you are completely surrendering yourself to that creative force. And what we all already know is that meditation is a great tool to quiet your mind. And with that said, there's much more we could add to this topic. And what we'll do is continue on this journey to self-discovery.